The name Amelia Earhart is well known and highly revered around the globe. The foundation for the many accomplishments that led to her fame as a renowned aviator during the early days of flight was here in her hometown of Atchison, Kansas. I'm Steve Pickman, journalist and public relations executive by profession, and longtime executive committee member and former co-chair of a major annual festival celebrating the achievements of Atchison's most famous daughter. It gives me great pleasure to tell you about Amelia's early years here and the activities associated with a major local event that adds to the perpetuation of her name while drawing significant attention to Kansas. Amelia was born on July 24th, 1897, in the home of her maternal grandparents, Judge Alfred and Amelia Otis, located at 223 North Terrace Street in Atchison. The Victorian-era home remained a private residence for several decades, but eventually was converted to a museum showcasing, among other items, memorabilia from Amelia's early childhood. Among the highlights is the bed in which she was born in a relatively humble bedroom on the second floor. Amelia spent the early years of her childhood in Atchison and, at the age of 11, moved with her parents and sister Muriel to Kansas City. During her time growing up in this small northeastern Kansas town, she often entertained herself along with her sister and friends, playing along the bluffs overlooking the Missouri River in front of her grandparents' home. It was also reported that she constructed a self-styled aircraft and would use it to coast off the roof of the family's carriage house. Her daring nature surfaced early. In later years, Amelia's fame really took off when she became the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean in 1928. That was followed by many more aviation firsts. While she didn't break any sound barriers, she played an important role in shattering another barrier, the gender barrier, by proving that women were capable of taking on and succeeding at challenges that were principally reserved for men at that time. Her last and most famous aerial undertaking, Amelia attempted a flight around the world. On the most difficult leg of that flight, a hop from Lee, New Guinea to the tiny Pacific Howland Island, her plane disappeared over the ocean. What actually happened to Amelia and her plane remained a huge mystery, which has added to the intrigue surrounding her life after all these many years. The Amelia Earhart Festival began in 1997, which marked the 100th anniversary of Amelia's birth in Atchison. The first festival drew well over 50,000 visitors from around the world, in every state in the country. It also drew tremendous publicity for the town and Kansas, nationally and internationally. Among publications which covered the event were National Geographic, publications in Australia, France, Germany, Canada, Japan, as well as the New York Times and several major television networks. So Kansas and Atchison both received a great deal of exposure as a result of this event. The exposure has continued and the crowd size has continued ever since that time. Each year, the festival continues to draw 40 to 50,000 visitors. The events include one of the most spectacular fireworks displays. It also features a live outdoor country music concert. Other activities include a carnival, Amelia Earhart impersonators, authors, and numerous other authorities on Amelia's life and accomplishments. Another very important aspect or component of the festival is the awarding of the Pioneering Achievement Award. During the very first year of the festival, the Amelia Earhart Bridge, which crosses the Missouri River between Kansas and Missouri, was lit with fiber optics. That bridge has since been dismantled and a new bridge has been built. The new bridge has carried on the theme of honoring Amelia by retaining the name Amelia Earhart Bridge, and also has updated more state-of-the-art fiber optics, which light up every night, can be changed to various colors throughout the year depending on the season, special occasions that are being commemorated, etc. All in all, the festival has continued to grow and to become a highly anticipated event each year. The Kansas state motto is Ad Astra per Aspera, to the stars through difficulties. Amelia literally lived this motto, and her legacy continues in her hometown of Atchison and home state of Kansas, where thousands are inspired to come each year to honor, celebrate, and share in her spirit of adventure.